Okay, real life. So, did a little addition to over here to my table. I've had this table now for a year. It's kind of a weird table. It's a square and it's really low, but with wood prices, I'm not rich, so yeah. I mean, this is all made out of 2x4s. Do you think I could afford to build this nowadays? This would be like literally over $200 probably to build now, which is just crazy to think about because every single 2x4 was like $2.35 when I bought them. So yeah, I was gonna build a door, but I don't have anything really wide enough. I don't feel like screwing anything together. But originally, how this table was gonna be set up was that I had a small bench, little bench sander, stationary, and I also had a what was it? Why can't I think of the name? A router. I had a tabletop router. So that was the original plan. Router was gonna go here, drill press back there, and sander there. Plans. I liked the idea, but then I was just like, you know what? No, just no. I didn't like the router. I don't know. I don't really feel like I had very much of a use for it, so I just sold it. And then the belt sander quit, wouldn't work. So basically just threw that away. And this was on there. That was on the front, and this was on the back. And then there was nothing else on it. Then that was the way for a long time, I think. I had another belt sander too I sold. It was just like a drill powered one though. I think that was all I had for then. And then I got this about a month or two ago. This basically it's a Kmart bench grinder. 6-inch, 3rd horsepower. No power really. I could stall this thing out just by pushing hard enough on this wire wheel, but besides that, I got this, and that's nice. Oh, main reason I built this was it in 2019 I built this? I don't know. Maybe it was 2020, I don't remember. But got this, and I wanted somewhere to mount it because it's never had a spot to be mounted. Or that. Well, it did. That did, actually. But it was just like a crappy thrown-together table. So yeah, now these are actually situated fine. And these were on the back, and that was on the front, and this was on the front, and this was just on the back. But that was just stupid because I don't use that very often. I use these probably once a week, usually a lot more than that. Just depends how much I'm out in the garage. If I'm out in the garage, there's a 99% chance I will be using these. So that's why these are on the front now. And also, I have my little Colombian bench vise mounted as well. But, put these on the front, and then I did some modifications to it. It never had anything on the bottom. I had, like, some 1/8-inch ply I was using, and I was going to store my sawhorses on there, but those have been busy for the last 2 years. So, yeah, well, a year. But, yeah. So here's the addition I added on. It's about 10 inches wide. Just use a 9x9, and then on the bottom I use a 2x4. Then I put a piece of, like, I think that's 1/2-inch ply. Maybe it's 3/8, I don't remember. And then I put one little piece right there just to support it a little more. And then 9 inches on each side, like I said. Then another 9-inch board, another 9-inch board. Then on the back, just 1/8-inch ply. I was going to add a front, like I said, but I don't feel like screwing it together. So now I just got more, more accessibility here for my restorations. But yeah. Also, I think I'm just going to leave this here, my ultrasonic. Nice because it's really close. And I actually have space now, because before it was in between there. And there's no space around you to do anything, so I want to make less junk, because this is always just like being cluttered full of junk. Added a few things down here. I put all my angle grinder stuff down here, my box, all my discs, my angle grinder, put that up on a hook because that was just kind of floating around the shop and didn't have a spot. The box was under my workbench. Those were on top of my workbench, just kind of thrown on there. And that was just in one of my cabinets. So now it's all in one spot, all organized. Then put a few things for my drill press up in here. We got my vise, we got some buffing, 2 buffing wheels, a wire wheel, two small wire wheels, and a big wire wheel that goes on a nut and bolt, and some buffing compound. Then down here is for bench grinder stuff. Got a grinding wheel, thing, I forgot what this is called, but you know, it holds up your workpiece while you're grinding. One of the shields, and yeah, so that's what I did to that. So it's just nice now that I have more space. I might put some more down there, not sure. Like, I still have that piece, which was actually what that bottom piece is. So I might just throw that on the back here, and I can throw some stuff back there maybe. I don't know. But I just wanted some more space. Built this all out of scraps, really, all just stuff I have laying around. So I think it came out pretty good for that. Oh, and I also added this right here. I just put this under the washers because this is always, there's like holes here, and it's annoying. It's probably for like a vise or something, but it's annoying because say I'm cleaning this, right? You know, getting all the dirt out of here. Whoops, drop it and you can't get it out. Well, you can, it's just a pain. So I just put this piece of 1/8 inch ply. Just to, you know, make that a little nicer. But did most of this with the Kreg jig. Pocket hold a lot of this stuff. 2x4s pocket hold. That wasn't actually pocket hold. That was just screwed through from the sides. That was pocket hold on the bottom. These were pocket hold. So the pocket hold jig does a good job and is one of the tools if you do any woodworking. I think this is like a K2 Kreg jig. Very, very useful. I would buy that over a K4, K5 any day because it's portable, you know. The other thing, it's not. And if you have a longer piece, this is just so much handier because if you have a longer piece with the other one, you're standing it up. That's just stupid. You have to stand it up. So, like, I actually have the K4. Let me go grab my K4 and show you what I mean. So, say I had this 2x4 right here. Then I have to stand it up. The other one, clamp it down to your bench, clamp down the jig to your workpiece, and drill. A lot simpler to me. So that's why I like that jig a lot better. They do make a K1, I believe. Maybe that one's a K3. I don't know. They do make like a single barrel jig, which I probably will buy one. But just get, this one's nice. I think this is a K3 or K2 or something like that. That's the best one. But other than that, I haven't really been uploading a lot recently or doing anything. Been doing a lot on my live stream, or not my live stream, on Instagram, Vintage Tool Hoarder. Been posting a lot. Mostly tools. Haven't had a lot of small engine stuff recently. But if I get some, I'll do a video on it. Toro is... the trans on it went out. It needs a new case or something. So I ripped the engine off of that and put it on a cast aluminum super recycler. I don't know. Seems like there's something wrong with that Tecumseh again, you know. Just your regular Tecumseh stuff. It was just being annoying though yesterday. Cutting, the wheel falls off. Or wait, no, this was 2 days ago. Cutting, the wheel falls off, and then, you know, I had to find a new nut for it because the nut disappeared. Then I'm like, oh, the cable, like, I couldn't drag it backwards. It was just dragged because the wheels, like, I think it was just the cable was out of adjustment. So I adjust the cable, and I don't look which way my ratchet direction was in, and the stupid thing that holds the cable cracked because it's plastic. So I just got done with that. I just put a hose clamp on it, and guess what? It works. You don't need some stupid plastic thing on it, so I don't really care. I'll probably leave it. That's... but... yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't feel like dealing with that. And I don't know what's wrong with that Tecumseh. Maybe a coil issue or something. But I took a little